Happy New Year, everybody. This is DJ Wolf, and my show for this year, I'm entitling it DJ Wolf 2020. All right, guys. I was just come over from a friend of ours' house, and I wish him well. He's currently battling cancer right now, and he's probably like a third or fourth person in the past year that I know that had it. But he's also about the third or fourth person I know that actually so far is holding up pretty well who's had it. And you know, it's good to have friends, man. It's good to have people that you can talk to and relate with and be understanding. Him and his wife, and I was just telling my wife a minute ago, they are about the realest folks that I know in this area. You know, and I do consider them friends. You know, we've been friends with them for about at least 5 years now, 5-6 years now. And they don't get much better than these guys, you know. And I mentioned that I meant to tell her, I'm gonna talk to her tomorrow. I meant to tell my sister in Christ that, because she wasn't there last week, we were speaking about how God, what God prayer means to you and everything. And I was talking about what I had to deal with last year, when my father passed away, and deal with family drama and all of that. How God kept me, and just kept me the whole time through. Helped me maintain my composure, dealing with family drama, and feeling that my back was against the wall. You know, when no one else was doing anything but me, trying to get things straightened out. And personally, I kind of felt like, you know what? I had to reach out to God, because I was at a point I was about to lose it, man. I really, really was about to lose it. I'm not going to kid you guys about it. I was about to lose it, because it was just, really, if it wasn't from my family being up there with me to deal with my family up there, I would have lost it. That's no joke, because they were getting on my last damn nerve. Real talk. And patience is a virtue. It really is. And I was to a point where it's like, I can't deal with this drama. God help me in your most of holiness ways, man, because it was just to a point, just, I don't know. God kept me. If God hadn't kept me, I don't know what I would have done. Real talk. And I just had to think about that, man. And his goodness. And people say, well, you know, I don't believe in God and all that stuff. The point of it is, believing in God is about believing in yourself. You know, I haven't quite ran up to people who said that they didn't believe in God. But believing in God is believing into yourself. You know, there's a song by Mary Mary called "The God in Me." You know, and that clearly states what that means by God kept me, by the God in you that listen to the moral side of who you need to be. And it's a matter of principle. And that song talks a lot about that in their song. That's one of my favorite songs by them, by the way. You know, trying to do right, trying to be right, trying to live a good life. You know, may not be perfect, but trying to live as good of a life as you can by God's rules. You know, and people don't understand. The Bible stories are what they are. They are Bible stories. I'm not going to front. But the stories are about lessons you need to practice in everyday life. Helping people, sharing with people, caring with people, relating with people. That's what this is all about. That's what the Bible in part or whole is all about. The love for one another through thick and thin, and to keep composure when times are hard, And when they say the God in me, I believe in that. You can maintain the God in you by just doing what's right, doing what you know needs to be right, or what you know is in right morally. What you need to do right morally, That's what it's all about, And one of the things I try to do more of is to learn my Sunday school lessons. I actually take a time, an hour every weekend before I go to church on Sundays. I know one of my friends we just talking to. She said that she do hers that Sunday. No, I gotta do mine Saturday and sleep on it. And what I do, and I've been doing this for the past month, and I recommend to you guys. There's someone I follow on YouTube. I forgot her name. I think she's a pastor. I forgot her name, but it's her YouTube channel is called Sunday School Made Simple. And based on my lesson plan or our lessons for Sunday school, she's on the dime with that. In other words, she the very thing that she teaches for the very week that we study it for. So it's well on point, and it's been a big help to me. And I actually recommended that to her because she was saying I said, all you gotta do is just listen what she said, 30 minutes. Or if you had to play it more than once, twice, she said, oh, that's cheating. So that's not really cheating. That's Sunday school. She's telling you what the lesson is. And all you got to do is follow it to the letter. Don't follow the lesson just because you want to get in the conversation. Follow the lesson because you want that to be a teaching method or a tool to enhance your life based on God's principles. Which is the reason why one of the reasons why I'm following it. I want to be a better person at Christ, and I want to be able to. That's one of the goals. One of my main goals for my resolution for this new year. And I'm trying to do more of it, and I mean more and more of it. Because we don't do enough of it as it is. We really don't. And I'm trying to get better at it. I really am, And like I said, God kept me. God kept me and continues to keep on keeping me. There's things I didn't think I'd be able to do this past year. There's things that I was able to do. I'm surprised I was able to do it. For some reason, I was. And I'm doing it. And it's a good thing. And I was able to do a couple of things. I don't want to go into detail about it. That shocked me. I was able to do. One thing I did do that I said I always wanted to do, and then I ended up doing something else that helped me do what I'm doing now. So, but nevertheless, keep God in your heart and keep God in your mind, and learn about God. Learn about it. I mean, I'm not perfect. I can say I'm a work in progress. Which for me, work in progress means I'm still learning every day about the teachings of Jesus Christ and how God can keep you every single day. I ain't perfect. I'm not. I don't know why she come up with this crowded giant, man. Jeez. But, I try to do what's right. I try to do by right every single day. I really do. Am I perfect? No. Do I worry about what people think as much as I used to? Like I used to? No, I don't. Not no more. I stopped that. That's the other thing. I got to a point. By me not being perfect, it also means not worry about what people think about you. Not worry about you having to be perfect for somebody else. Just be you. People say this, that, the third, and whatever. I don't claim to be 100% saint. And I'm going to tell you the truth. to be honest, as far as I'm concerned, there's no such thing. There ain't no 100% saints out here. We've all sinned in the eyes of God. None of us has ever been perfect. We just, out here living. That's all we doing. That's all we doing. Trying to make our way in this world the best way we know how, the best way you can. That's all there is to it. I don't regret that. Just being me. I don't. And I think I'll be thinking sometimes like, you know what? I don't have to be rich. Be nice. I just want to be able to take care of myself and my family financially. Get my head right and do the things I need to do to take care of my household and square away money financially, which is what I'm slowly starting to do now. Get bills paid off and build my house back in order all over again. Because last year I took a big hit. I took a big hit last year. The biggest hit I've ever took in my life. And I don't, and although I was prepared for one, I wasn't prepared for the other. But I made it prepared. And I at least thought, somehow or another that I was going to get some backing with my family on part of that. But I didn't. But that's another whole story. I said maybe one day I'll sit in and tell you the whole story about it and why I feel the way I do. But that's another story. It ain't something I really think I should be talking about at all anyway. But that's all right. God kept me. God continues to keep me. As I'm talking right now, realizing that if had I now went back to church 7, 8 years ago, I wouldn't be talking like this at all. I would not be talking like this. You wouldn't find me talking like this. But 8 years later, I'm talking like this now. And it amazes me that I am at all. Oh, back it up. There you go. You got room. There you go. Oh, God, these people, man. These people cannot drive. But anyway, let me go ahead and cut it short. I don't know if I'm going to do a live podcast. I kept saying I was going to do a live podcast. I've yet to do I haven't done a live podcast. Wow, it's been a minute. I haven't done a live podcast since last summer. Matter of fact, last August, from my recollection, was the last time I actually did a live podcast. That's the one I did from Virginia Beach. When they had the Funk Fest. I think I did 2 of them. I know I did. But I did do one, and it was live as I don't know what. But that's the last time I did a podcast. But I haven't done anything for this year. But I do plan on doing one out. It's a matter of me. What I'm in the process of doing now is doing some of my music, and I think what I'll do a live podcast between my music. That's probably how it's gonna go. That's likely how it's gonna go, and that's gonna be coming up real soon. It may or may not be tonight. If I get a chance, I will. But otherwise, I think I'm going to set up a day and time when I get that chance. I'm hoping sometime during the week, and not on the weekend, and I'm not, tonight. When I got to do one. So, all right, guys. Well, that's all I got for right now. This DJ Wolf. My YouTube channel's for all to hear. My show on YouTube is DJ Wolf Live. My podcast on Spreaker.com is DJ Wolf Live 2020. Although it does say DJ Wolf, still same thing. Questions or comments, I can be reached on my email address. Is djwolflive at AOL.com. It's djwolflive at AOL.com. You can actually present comments on my YouTube page in the comment section on for all to hear TV, and my email address as well. You can actually also leave comments, questions, debates, or whatever. This is DJ Wolf Live, and I'm out.